Okay, guys, what we're going to start learning about today is called discounts and markups of percentages. So a discount is the decrease from the original price of the item. So, for example, if you're shopping, like I like to go to the Grove City outlets and hit the Vera Bradley outlet, and they always have like 60% off the whole store. So that means whatever that item costs, you're going to be able to take 60% off of that and then pay the remaining 40%. So that's the percent discount, okay? A markup is what stores use and retailers use to make profit on an item. So it costs them so much for the item, and then they put a percentage markup, and then that's the new price, that the price they charge as their selling price, so that they can make money. Okay, so discounts and markups, they kind of go together. Okay, so let's look at this example. So the original price of the shorts is $35. What is the sale price? Well, it shows you here. First, find the discount. The discount is 25% of 35. So, you know, I'm just going to do this over here, guys, just in case it, like, I had a lot of kids tell me that was helpful to them. So I'm going to say part over whole equals percent out of 100. So if the discount is 25%, I have that here out of 100. Okay, the shorts are $35. So now I'm solving for the part. Okay, so I can cross multiply. P equals 100, or I'm sorry, 100p equals 35 times 25 is 875. I'm going to divide by 100 on both sides. That means it's going to be boom, boom, 8. That's the worst 8 I've ever written, sorry. $8.75 is my part. So that means that's how much I'm getting taken off. As you can see, that's what they did here. You can also put that in your calculator, 0.25 times 35, and you get $8.75. So then we have our little formula here. The sale price is equal to the original price minus the discount. So the $35 that the shorts originally cost, subtract the $8.75, that is the 25% discount, and you'll get the sale price of $26.25. Okay, guys? Another method that is showing us here is you're going to find the percent of the original price that you're paying. Okay, so for example, if that's on sale for 25% off, percents are always out of 100, right? So I take my 100%, I'm going to subtract the 25% I get taken off. That tells me I'm paying 75% of the price, okay? So then I can take that 75% of $35, of is going to be, indicate that we're multiplying here, right? Of 35 comes after the of, that means that's my whole. So 35 is my whole. I'm solving for the part. I'm looking for the percent of 75 out of 100. Again, I can cross multiply here, and I would get 100p equals, you're going to pop 35 times 75 in your calculator. You'll get 26.25. Divide by 100 on both sides. And it's going to be $26.25. Okay? You could also just take in your calculator and take that $35 times 0.75, because that's 75% as a decimal, and you'll get the same thing, $26.25. And if you remember, that's what it was from the first page. And there's another video by Maria the Mathematician on the digital notes, and she goes over both those strategies, probably a little better than me because, you know, she's a mathematician. So there's another example for you. Another thing is finding the original price. So here we see the sale price is going to be 100% minus 40% equals the 60%. So the answer to the question, 33 is 60% of what number? Well, if you remember that whole part over whole equals percent over 100, part over whole equals percent out of 100. So you now know of what number. That means I'm solving for the whole. I don't know the whole. 33 is my part. 60 is my percentage. Okay, so remember that of, whatever comes after of, whether it's a number or information, is your what you're looking for, what you're solving for, your whole. So here, I'm going to cross multiply. X times 60 is going to be 60. X equals 3,300. So I would divide each side by 60 so that I could get X by itself. If I take 3,300 and divide it by 60, I'm going to get 55, okay, which is what we have here, okay? So they're showing you to set it up as an equation. The answer is equal to the percent times the whole. 33 is our answer, right? And then our percentage is 60 times the whole, and then you will end up getting 55 for that. So the original sale price would have been $55, okay? Here we have another one to find the selling price, and they're going over this problem with us. A store pays $70 for a bicycle. The percent markup is 20%. What is the selling price? So the first thing we want to do is find 20% of 70. And so you can take 70, multiply it by 0.20, and you get 14. Then you need to take that percent that it's being marked up by and add it to the price, the original price, the cost of the store. That means the store is going to make $14 on every bike they sell for $84, okay? So again, if you need that part over whole equals percent out of 100 to set that up so you know you solve for the right thing, you can certainly do that. And so this is going to be 70. We solve for the part. Our percent was 20 out of 100. And then we would just cross multiply and solve, okay? Now, here are a couple practice problems, and you have a few of these to do to practice on your own. So I'm going to go to number 5. If the original price here is $42 and the percent discount is 15%, what is the sales price? Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say it's $42. I need to multiply that by the 15%, okay? And that will tell me what the discounted amount is. So if I pop that in my calculator, I'm going to take $42 times 1,500. I get $6.30. Then I need to take that $42 and subtract $6.30. And I'm going to get $35.70 is the sale price. The other thing I could do is all percents are out of 100, right? So if I take 100 and I subtract the 15% discount, that means I'm paying 85% of the price, right? So then I could also take 42 and multiply it by 8,500 because that's 85% as a decimal. And if I pop that in the calculator, I'm going to get the same thing, $35.70. So either way will work for that percent discount, okay? Let's look at another one. I'm going to hop down to, let's go to number 11, okay? So if I know that the percent discount, the discount is 80%, okay? And the sales price, let me write that a little better. Sale price is $90. We need to figure out the original amount. Okay, so we're going to look at this discount percent. So its discount is 80%, right? So 100% minus 80% is 20%, okay? So we're paying, how much are we paying? We're paying 20% of the original price. So then we have to ask ourselves, 90% is 20% of what number? Okay, so if I go part over whole equals percent out of 100, of what number? That means I don't know the whole, okay? Oh, I'm sorry, it's not 90%, it's $90. Sorry about that, guys. $90. $90 is my part. 20% is my percentage out of 100. I'm going to cross multiply. X times 20 is 20x equals 9,000. Okay, divide by 20 on both sides. And we're going to get 450. So now let's just check that, okay? Let's take, I'm going to erase this right here, okay? Let's take our $450, right? And we said I'm going to pay 20% of that. So multiply that by 0.20. And what do I get? I get $90, which is how much I paid on sale for that price, okay? Okay, so I get that 65% there when I go through that math. That means 65% is how much of what 61.75 is of 95. That means the discount is the other half. So 100 minus 65 is going to be 35%. That means we're paying the 35%. Okay? Hopefully that's helpful. And we can check that by taking $95 times 35% is $33.25, 33.25. So 95 minus 61.75, how much we paid? There it is. That's how much we got off. So it's a 35% discount. Okay, we're going to look at number 22 here. So we're shopping for a video game system. At which store should we buy the system? We're going to look at part A, okay? So part A, what we want to do is look at the cost of the store and then the markup they're going to put on it to find the total cost. That way we can figure out what the selling price is. So your selling price formula is selling price equals cost of store plus the markup. Okay, so let's look at A. So store A, the selling price is going to be equal to $162, okay, plus 162 times 40%, which is 4/10, okay? Okay, so our selling price is equal to 162 plus $64.80. So the selling price for store A is going to be equal to $226.80. So I'm going to write that up here, $226.80. Okay, so we have store A figured out. Now let's go to store B. So again, your selling price for store B is, or the cost of the store is going to be $155 plus $155 times 30%. So I'm going to pop that in my calculator, and the selling price is going to be equal to 155 plus 46.50. So the selling price for store B is going to be $201.50. So I'm going to write that here. So far, store B is the best deal. Okay, so now let's figure out store C. So again, selling price is going to be equal to $160 times, or I'm sorry, plus, make that a plus sign, 160 times 25%. Okay, so I'm going to put that in my calculator, 160 times 25%. So the selling price is equal to 160 plus $40, which is equal to $200. So this one is $200. So at what store should you buy the system? The answer to that is going to be C. That one is the cheaper option, cheapest option. Now it says in part B here, store A has a weekend sale. What discount must store A offer for you to buy a system there? Okay, so store A its system, I'll switch back to orange. Store A's system sells for $226.80. Okay, so we need it to be under $200 in order for it to be the better option. Okay, if you look, you know that 10% of $226.80 is going to be $22.68. If I subtract that from $226.80, it's still more than $200. So 10% is not going to work. It was super close though. So now what I'm going to do is like a guess and check. So I know that 10% isn't quite big enough. So I'm going to go to 12% and see what that discount would be. So if the discount is 12%, that means that we're going to pay $88% of the price. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is take this $226.80 and multiply that by 0.88 because that would be 88%. Okay, so I'm going to take 226.8 times 0.88. When I do, I get $199.58 when I round it. So that's under the $200. So they have to offer a 12% discount in order to be the best deal. Okay? Okay, so there's a quick video lesson on discounts and markups. If you have any questions, please comment in Google Classroom or email me, and I'll be happy to help you. All right, thanks, guys. Have a great day.